Everybody, welcome back to more Ace Attorney. I was going to say Phoenix Wright, but yeah, both are right. Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, and we're going to hop back in right where we were last week with Max tossing his one card. So, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Mr.
It's
Benjamin.
the same card. Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on?
That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you?
I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy. You realize how many frequent flyers miles I honestly rack up?
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I used invisible wires and had them hoist me through the air.
Oh, is that George?
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey, George,
Sorry, I was actually falling asleep. I'm trying to get a little bit power nap too.
Mario Luigi bores me.
No. That's just today. My brother and I went to eat, and I eat a lot. So I got food.
How
really
dare you ingest food?
Yeah.
Eating.
Anyways,
Explain that
wow,
to me.
you just told me the secret of your magic.
Yeah, George eats. That's a secret to his magic.
No, I broke the first rule.
I broke the first rule. The cardinal rule.
Sorry.
The only rule.
I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their trick. All right, Maya, get the thick shorts and the. Yeah. All right, Maya, pull out the gun from my secret pocket.
You what?
Nick, what do we do now besides the gun? We're in the courtroom, so we don't really want to do that.
Why does everyone call him Nick? Seriously.
It's just three people.
All they can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow. Could be a Dragon Ball Z character. Yeah.
Plug the leaks.
Great idea. Let's do our best to catch this sucker.
And kill
The
him.
gun.
All right.
Brandish is the safer word gun.
All right, magician guy. Understand that this has only one bullet inside. You better hope and pray that the one shot I take is in your favor.
The irony.
I gotta show George. I definitely gotta show George that episode with Markiplier and friends. That is one of their funniest ones they've done.
Because randomly screaming into the void before committing the big S is definitely funny for a game.
Nick?
What is it?
I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks.
Magic tricks?
Yep, magic tricks are, by their very definition, tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them.
Silly Maya, tricks are for kids.
That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick.
But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible.
Pearls did a magic trick? Huh, what kind of trick was it?
Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off.
Maya, there's such a thing as gullibility, and you seem to have that in spades.
First, she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated.
Whoa.
She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible.
Really? Was it kind of like this?
What? How'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician.
She's really slow.
Hey, that's explodes. Don't say anything. Don't elaborate. But that kind of makes sense for later in the story, like in the overarching story beyond games. Think about it. Yeah.
See, this is why I can't figure out magic. I'm not good at it.
Apparently
Especially
not.
hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder.
You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. That's true, though. Once you know, it's hard to unknow.
That's why a magician never shares their secret.
December 29th. I can't say correctly.
Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? Trust me, my nipples are getting hard in this cold joint.
We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there.
I will be there.
A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came on by, trying to photograph me.
And since I'm a
famed, and since I'm a famed magician, they said, "Let's make you your very own TV special." I wonder if it's because I'm about to be indicted.
Ben,
Sorry,
that's right.
really? What kind of TV special?
was it going to be if I did it?
The life, death, and times of Maximilian Galactica. I mean, Maximilian Galactica, the great prison escape. It would be aired live.
Hey, that sounds
I
like it
answered
would
all
be an
questions.
awesome special. Hopefully you do it after we prove you innocent.
But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Why? You would have escaped.
It would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with law.
That's what I was thinking. But the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You just admitted what your magic trick was. How can you escape?
You seem awfully calm about that possibility.
I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business.
Your life is more important. For all we know, you're here for the death sentence, the death penalty, rather.
He's a hick, remember? He's literally from the country.
Neither crime. You didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you?
Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room, looking fabulous as always. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is just not something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says. It wasn't me.
Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? Wait, didn't you already tell me? Why aren't I? You looked at the script.
You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. Except when I speak, of course. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think.
Did they just forget that they mentioned it before the intermission?
Everyone had amnesia.
I think actually he's only explained that he can't fly outside. Normally it's like, oh, that's the trick for when I perform, but maybe he actually knows something of an illusion outside the ring. That's what I'm thinking.
I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask you.
Anything for you, sweetie, except marrying you.
Be friends with the other performers in the circus.
Fabulous. A great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them?
What?
I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix.
What are you talking about?
It's called the Grand Prix, by the way, but I say Grand Prix. Performers should always look to perform on the world stage, as the bard said. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. There is something that I can simply not tolerate.
Ambition, huh?
So he's basically a prick. Okay.
Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears.
No, Maya, don't get lost in his gorgeous eyes, no matter how deep they may be. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest, though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring for me, but for you.
We're sorry to make you tell it again.
Pish posh, you must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. My voice sounds good even to me. Voila! Here, take a look at this. And yes, this is your card. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage and my bare torso. That is the first stage I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. Captivating. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man, albeit half naked. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotion, the acclaim, the bare breeze against my abs.
Wow.
By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. Minus the shirtlessness part. I just wish I could explain that to other people in the circus.
Oh, that's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too.
That can be arranged, Maya. We can just go steal it.
Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That defeats the purpose, Maya.
That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya.
Why not? There's little trophy stores. They exist.
I'll get you a participation award.
Sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph.
You know, Maya, speaking of which, they give trophies like that as participation awards. Do you really want to be known as that? Maya Fey, she tried.
No, Maya Fey, she was there when Nick somehow got help. By the way,
Yeah.
who's Nick? Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them.
Learn how to get thrown in jail? Okay, we got the photo. That he somehow had.
Clothes covering.
Okay, so good thing we
Unless you're
came
a
here
female,
first.
then perhaps I could say, yes, wear less clothes. You'll definitely get more of an audience, but you'll have to wait to stream online for that.
Okay, I actually want to know if he knows anything about the seasoning bottle. What about this? Oh.
Fabulous. You'd like me to sign this for you?
Okay.
He's gonna sign the thing to make it more spicy.
What about this? Oh, no, okay.
Unfunny joke is very unfunny. I am laughing like a fool at myself.
No, okay.
No, I got it. I was kind of clever.
Kinda. Remember, he said
To
kinda.
anyone that's familiar with the terminology we use, spicy is just, that's what it is. It's just spicy. And you.
Yeah, sounds like two people arguing.
Yeah, you and explodes.
All right, let's do this. Are you ready? Yes.
Wait, is George
okay.
still here? Is George still here?
He must be busy because I haven't heard from him.
Or napping
He's
again.
muted.
Okay, he's muted. Okay.
He might be doing another power nap. Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. All right. Row your boat. Row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trello, this just isn't going to work. How would they do that duet, by the way? Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. I'm gonna kick you out of the house, you know. You can handle something as simple as this. What are you going to do then? You're gonna be homeless, and I'll be living in a mansion.
Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo. You bunch of creeps.
Hey, you dame, what are you doing here? Can't you say we're in a secret crash training course?
Did he just call you Dame, Maya?
She's a dame.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize they had to be curious creeps.
No, I think I literally made him Scarface the puppet from back.
Secret
I literally made him Italian.
crash training. More like secret crash out training. Ah!
Hey. Yes, Trello wouldn't give up until I said we tried his idea for a new routine.
Ben, I think you have a mental disorder. You're talking to a puppet. And the puppet's talking to you.
Well, I'm talking
And
to
the puppet is
myself a whole
controlling
lot, you
you.
know. Oh, we were trying to sing it around for our new ventriloquism act.
In around? You can really do that? That's incredible. It's almost like you have two voices.
You know, Maya should get a participation trophy for saying, Maya, easily impressed. First place.
The most to say dumb
See?
stuff.
See? Even they're surprised by the idea. I told you. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once we got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I want to give you this back to you.
Ah, there it is, my precious. Now that I got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Oh God, please kill me.
So I'm going to just show you this picture and I'm going to be on my very way.
Would you mind taking a look at this?
That's.
I guess we won't need you to look at this after all.
What? But he said to show this picture to everybody. Wow, those women
Don't
have
think-
thick legs. Yeah, those women have like thick legs.
Yeah. Bunny girls in a performance like that.
This is like in Las Vegas? In Japanifornia?
California. The Japanifornication.
Ow! 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 Ow, dog! Why'd you do that?
Oh, no.
Why? Why'd you do that?
Okay.
Why'd you do
Maybe
that?
you should just
Name the
change your
dialogue, so I'm not
pants.
gonna read it.
No, just change your clothes.
What? What are you talking about?
Whoever got bit by the dog, just change your clothes for Christ's sake.
Alright, I'm not gonna read this because it's already been read.
Oh yeah, I pushed the button by accident. Yeah, but my dog, he jumped on my lap and hit me right in the crotch, and that hurt. It's like that's why I was like, ah! It's like, dog, why'd you do that? I had to push him away. Okay, so he wouldn't know anything about the box, so I guess we just look around then.
What about the spice thing? Wait, did we already show that?
Yeah, I
What's
did.
that?
I presented the seasoning bottle, I think. Actually, you know what?
Accident, but still did it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay. Well, then we did all that we can do.
Let's move around. See if there's anybody at the
Oh, wait, you
lodge.
don't say to gumshoe? He's my uncle. Long distance. Oh, it's you too. Yes, I'm trying to differentiate.
You look like you just shouldn't. It looks like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest?
I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I'm sleeping on my feet. I haven't listened to some crazy clown's life story, and trust me, it ain't funny. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her because she's busy polishing her whip.
Yeah, I figured as much.
God, that thing. Let me tell you something, pal. Listen, that old clown sucks all your energy. How is he not this funny? Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something.
I think he's just waiting for you to laugh at his jokes.
But they ain't funny. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Do tell?
Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? Guess she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal. Ugh. You're not gonna go get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way.
Why are you defending her?
Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, whew, there she is. She's like the wicked witch with the whip. Don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up.
Looks like she's wound them pretty tight.
Like a toy soldier. She's directly above us as we speak. She's got a drone?
Huh? How is that possible?
I swear if it's a drone, isn't it?
It's too soon for a drone.
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see.
Are you gonna show us?
Who lives in that room behind the window up there?
The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. I wonder why. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. Oh lord, we're gonna have to bump into her outside the courtroom. Oh boy. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal?
Franziska Von Karma.
When she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up and check it out.
And call an ambulance just in case.
Oh, ambulance. Oh, great. We're here again.
Oh, ambulance. Oh, no.
Mo's not here.
Roll. What?
If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laugh away.
What do you think he's? No, what do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself?
I thought he was just thinking up new jokes.
He must really love his work.
I'm gonna be honest, I really hate clowns. I desperately hate them.
Oh, but it's okay. They're meant to be hated. Collectively.
Yeah.
No, I hate them all.
Nothing here. So
clowns are meant to be hated.
Look, I don't care what people say. I will. If a clown's trying to get near me, I'm just instantly use a shotgun or a bat, or even
laughing now, Chuckles.
Or even using my sword that I bought from Comic-Con.
You're just a
Is it actually sharp?
What do you say, Slim?
You're just a weird Ben asked if it's actually sharp, the sword.
Oh, don't worry. I already my brothers and I sharpened my sword because we had like an incident animal that was attacking our cats.
And you thought a sword would be a good idea instead of a firearm.
We don't have firearms. That's the thing.
Well, then again, you don't have to reload a sword.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it's made of 100% full acrylic plastic. That's what the sword's made of. I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Everyone's suspiciously missing for some reason.
Let's get the hell out of here.
You're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
Yes, oh, well, no. I'm just
well, that is a type of bird.
I'm just allergic to wild tigers.
You know, I used to think that being allergic meant being afraid of something. So I actually said to myself, I'm allergic to cats at one point in my life.
I mean, that's factually true for me. I'm allergic to cats.
Uh-oh.
Be right back.
Max and the ringmaster had a talk in this room.
And now one of them is dead.
Mark.
Sorry, hold up. The dog was doing something dumb. All right, that could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
Why'd he do that anyways? Was it really that cold out or something?
Okay, but we already examined this thing here. What haven't we really looked at in this room? I guess we just keep on moving around. Move about, such as over here. Is this place still wrecked? No one's cleaned this place up yet?
Man, where's the cleaning staff?
Oh, here he is.
All right. Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria.
Yikes. He's in an awfully good mood today.
All right, you know what time it is. Riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? This sounds kind of racist.
Because it gives them the runs.
Wow.
Um,
Come on, you can answer this. It's easy.
because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction. Wow, that is a deep cut for older people. Bowel destruction.
Wrong. Try again. Please. Okay, what do you think, girly?
I got it.
Okay, what is your answer?
Because they are in the cafeteria. That is horrible.
Exactly. It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe.
I did it.
What's going on? He's being too nice. Yeah, I guess we just talked to him.
Today's been a real crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me? I didn't think it was going to be so tough.
Tough.
Yeah, for me, you realize half of the decisions that were made could have ended up, screwing me over.
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. Or, it's a serious matter and no one wants to laugh in court. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning, I had to smash watermelons. Hey, whoa, buddy. Watermelons didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. I'm probably talking a little bit too much in between. Allow me to resist. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke.
Exactly. How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that?
Are you 100% sure about your testimony today?
I saw what I saw, I swear. The creep just
Flew through the air.
It wasn't exactly flying per se. It was more like ting. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max.
I don't see a
Make it on a monkey, and you can make it look like Max too.
I don't see a Cyclock. He must be telling the truth. Wow. Okay.
Wait, we're on the lookout for those.
Well, it's Phoenix just has that randomly stuck in his pocket and just used ever since what's her name gave it to us. All right. Let me show him the picture then.
Not this picture. He showed it to you guys too.
Huh? You seen it as well?
Oh. Well, they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh, yeah. He didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
I'm worried. He showed me his bust, too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. Okay, well,
I think
TMI. I did not need to hear about his bust.
No, you look at the picture again.
I see it too, but I don't want to look at his chest either. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness. It was kind of fucked up.
He's got a big bust. Clip that out of context. Clip that out of context. I wouldn't mind hearing more about
Knows
Max's
what
bust.
He thinks about busts.
Not that I'm into that sort of thing.
I'm back.
Sure, Nick. Sure.
I'm not
Okay, he doesn't know anything about the salt. Would he know anything about this? Okay, he doesn't know anything about that either.
What about the profiles?
I mean, we've already shown all that stuff. We already talked about the photo, so there's that.
What about the broken bottle? Did we ever talk about that?
Oh, but this opened up a dialogue tree, so there's that.
Max's bust, his statue, should be on that table over there.
There's
Sorry,
nothing.
I'm gonna let this go.
There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh, yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago. All of a sudden, the bust disappeared. But we all know about disappearing busts, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
It disappeared? Oh yeah, like the Powerpuff Girls.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
Wait, I missed the joke. What happened?
I actually don't get it either.
I'll tell you.
I haven't seen all of them.
No.
The sequel series.
Yeah, Miss
Powerpuff
Bellum.
Girls kind of.
Well, Miss Bellum is no longer a part of the show. She's too sexy and hot.
And even then, the
For a
teacher also
children's
seemed to
cartoon,
have had
though?
bust removal surgery.
Yeah.
How dare they? It's a children's show. How dare they change the lore? I just want to see if there's a photo on the bulletin.
I gotta go again.
Oh, Miss
Picture on the
Bellum.
bulletin up there.
Oh, Miss Bellum, are you still there?
Max just had to put the picture up.
I wonder if those cards are important.
It's a bust of his bust.
Hey, this thing is really cool.
I bet it could sell for a lot online.
Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me.
Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it.
She wants him to spoil her. Isn't that what every girlfriend wants for her boyfriend?
I'm only obligated to be your friend because I was working with your sister, and I saved you twice. You owe me like twice lives. Just in general.
You owe me for all the criminal trespassing you pulled on me.
By existing.
Is there anything else that's changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see. Although I
Oh.
might be blind.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's just setting up for a bad joke.
Nope. I'm drawing a blank here.
Quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book.
Damn, Nick.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different.
Tell us what changed.
Hey.
Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center.
Piece of paper.
It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title.
Yikes! It says, "To the murderer."
Murderer.
Yep, that's what it says. But the rest of it has been ripped off. You know, much like Walmart prices. And I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
The morning before the murder. What? How and why?
Also, I just realized he's doing the Sonic finger wag.
You're too slow.
Yeah, it's like the Sonic finger wag, yeah.
I am wagging at you judgmentally.
Before the murder?
Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. I want bad timing then.
Who in the world posted this thing? All right, we got evidence. Yeah, posted in the cafeteria on the day of the crime, then torn, states to the murderer.
Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this important lead.
All right, well, best we could do is move around. Nobody's here. Let's go back here, see if something's changed. No.
Maybe Max or Gumshoe has an idea.
Oh, they don't know anything about this one. Okay.
I don't think he's going to be much help anymore. Unless he is, in which case I'd be wrong. But for now, I say.
Nobody's in here. Okay. Let's go and give this back to our client. See if he knows anything about it. Good thing he's still here after wandering around.
You know anything about this note?
The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall of the in the cafeteria.
I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat.
Your heart skipped a beat?
Well, yes, my deck of cards also fell out too. While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room.
And company?
I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat.
Oh, wait. Would that be the
tailcoat, you say?
in his room? Is it still in there? Is it that little piece that we thought was nothing originally?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mysterious paper.
Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own.
Dude, we're trying to save your life, man.
Now is not the time to be playing games. I'm sure you can find it somewhere.
The third case is always the worst, and this is the worst of the worst.
You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess.
Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
You're 5 years older than her.
She's 16.
You're in your 20s.
You have your whole life ahead of you, Max. Don't go throwing it away for a non-adult.
Lisa's still better than Ben's puppet.
Okay, I'm back. Anyway, what was I saying? What was going on? What was the hillbilly talking about? All right, well, we kind of know where to go now. It just hit me where all the pieces of the cog. No, why'd we bike all the way over here? Let's see.
Oh, dang it, it's not.
Yeah, look, it's right there.
Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. It looks like the voices were right.
Your powers of observation continue to serve you well.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened. Why my voice suddenly changed. But sure.
I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us.
We'll make a detective out of you yet, Gumshoe. I mean, Maya.
Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece.
Yeah, it's almost like it's one full paper without a shred in there now. It's like they didn't even bother. They just have the full-on image of it now, but it's not actually like, taped together. That's not how paper works.
It's Japan America. Paper just magically fuses back together.
What does it say? What does it say?
Young single
To the
hot mothers
murderer.
wish to see you in your area.
Oh, wait, this is just from Gumshoe. Oh, wait, here it is on the other side. To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Wait, meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
Tonight at 10 p.m.
That's when the murder took place.
Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster.
Torn by Ringmaster, found in his tailcoat pocket. Okay, so we're just gonna wave that around and be like, "Were you the murderer? What about you?"
Okay,
What's-
now to talk to the sweetie pie.
Okay. What if I throw that at his? Oh, he is gone.
What? Mo's gone.
There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo.
I don't want to love Mo.
Hamburger.
Burger.
Hamburger.
Just thinking about it is making me hungry.
Well, then go to the California side of Japanifornia, and you should be able to get some.
All of a sudden, I need a burger bad.
You know, it's funny. I know this is localization, but it's just like this is something we're never ever gonna get again. Where stuff like this is just shoehorns. Like, yeah, let's make the most American change here instead of, I don't know, noodles or whatever that she probably would have liked in the original dub. It's burgers.
Or sushi.
Or, yeah, probably or sushi. Yeah. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad.
You and me both, buddy.
I love Ader Phoenix, man. He's such a savage. Every single thing he says in his mind. All right, let's see. Are you the murderer? It doesn't react to it. Okay, I have to at least try. Last time we didn't try, ended up being the thing that we were supposed to do. All right, let's go back to the detention center. Okay, dude, I'm so tired. I've been biking all this time.
With a person on my back?
Yeah. Who wants hamburgers now? What about this?
Fabulous. You like me to sign this for you?
Okay, what about the bronze statue? What about this? Oh, great. He has nothing to say about it? Okay. Sure. Let's move. Can we talk more? No? Okay, I guess I'm biking back then.
Maybe Gumshoe is out of the way now.
Nope, but okay. Plot?
Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
You just see Maya with the piece of paper in her hand, rubbing it on his face.
Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. But with Miss Von Karma...
Nick, what is that? That beeping
That is the
sound?
sound of a demon being summoned.
No, that's just Mega Man.
No, Sonic is drowning.
Well, you know, I wouldn't doubt
Karma.
that to be a Mega Man sound effect. This is from Capcom, right?
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. It's like the Jaws theme.
Some sort of pager or something?
If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick.
Wait, is this Gumshoe have his metal detector with him? Does she also have a bullet in her arm?
See you, pal.
I didn't know Gumshoe could run that fast. He's so overweight.
Well, he is Italian.
So much for being a flatfoot.
Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl, still in her teens.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing in here, out here.
Then wear pants, Maya.
Ow! Oh, you do not whip the girl. That
You're
you
not
do not.
getting that
You did not
geeky.
earn the right to whip her.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for years, but you haven't seen me do it.
Biting
Want to whip some
lash
girls?
from a whip.
Oh, she collapsed.
You know, Miss Von Karma and Goldilocks should have
Von
a better
Karma!
contest.
She really did appear.
It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do you for?
Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes through.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news?
National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix, right? Your miserable plight will be known internationally.
I think
What
she
do you
might
think,
be
Von
overestimating. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by a single smidge. Well, we get to finally see what she looks like from this angle, and yeah, she has very poofy arm things. Not necessarily approved by me as the shoulder pad guy, but it's like a 5 out of 10. All right, it's a 5 out of 10. Ms. Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh?
Okay, we're just gonna call it as it is, huh? Huh, I'm amazed you picked up on that much.
Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with dead paper bags on your head.
I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints?
A conclusive witness. You must mean the acrobat, right?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Yeah. I get it already. You want to beat me and destroy me. In that order.
Look, she just wants to be on top, that's all, okay?
I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself.
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back.
My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma.
Of course, your dad. I know you miss him.
Wait for it. Enough out of you. One more word and you will get a mouthful of weep. Weep. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this, or any other conversation?
Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about?
We stole your boyfriend or something? Wait, you mean to tell me Edgeworth was your secret boyfriend? And you think Phoenix stole him from you? Okay. We gotta get to the bottom of this mystery. You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again. One more time. Oh, Lord, I was right.
Him?
I'm sure you know to whom I refer. It's who. Whom is plural. God, Germans, I swear. Miles Edgeworth.
What?
No double take on that, Maya? There we go.
Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth? Oh, okay.
Miles is Edgeworth.
Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth?
Of course.
It was Papa.
Manfred von Karma.
Exactly right. It was my Papa.
That means Edgeworth was.
Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me.
Hold it!
So you
Hold
know
it!
Nation. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I don't need no stepsister nonsense. I've seen enough. I'm out. I'm out.
Huh, little brother, but Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Well, I don't even have age for myself, but I'm well into my 20s here. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. Look at that zoom in. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little
Are we
after
finally getting
that,
the backstory now? We're finally getting the backstory that we've been aching for since forever.
but a little after that case was over. Go buy the game. He vanished. Wait a minute, that's not true. We had that case with the Daddy Can't. Are we all gonna forget that happened?
That case. That happened after that case, so obviously.
It is your fault. He is gone.
No, actually, you could blame the police department for that. I clearly realized quickly that the police was corrupt.
Huh?
Corrupt as hell. It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix? Right?
Nick, what does she mean?
Edgeworth's death. All right. Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then with the case after that one. Oh wait, are we actually gonna talk about Daddy yet? He never set foot into the courtroom again. And then one day he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
For all we know, that was just a skill he was trying to acquire.
Maybe it was a euphemism.
What if he's trying to get one of those bottled waters that are just called liquid death?
Aren't they just bottled water though?
Yeah, they are. That's what I'm saying. Liquid death, just a water can't bottle. They're canned water. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth? He's dead?
I don't believe it. My intuition and poofy sleeve say otherwise. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddled the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. Not your whip. That'd be a surprise.
Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth.
Maya, I already told you about this once. Don't make me do it again. He just gets his hand up ready to slap her.
I will use the whip, Maya.
Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay?
Nick?
Miss Von Karma?
What?
I don't know if you're our God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had enough of you. Him too.
What in the world happened?
This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Cannon Daddy wins.
Nick?
You can't convince me otherwise.
Let's go. We need to go talk with the performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick.
Yeah, Nick got uncharacteristically ballsy with that last statement he made.
It's because he knows of the ships. He knows the people are shipping him in Edgeworth. He just doesn't want to talk about it. He'll deny all claims.
All right, we got a new character. Do you want us to do a dice roll for whoever gets that?
Okay. Who would like to roll the dice? I'll take evens.
On an odd number die?
All right, let's see here.
That means my odds are lower.
I have that app somewhere, don't I?
I have an RPG die thing here. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
D4, D6. You know what? For the sake of
He's not, I
simplicity,
mean,
let's do it on D4, and if it ends up being the one number we don't pick, like how do we deal with that? Okay. If Ben will be 1, Explodes will be 2, I'll be 3, and if it's 4, then we'll start. We'll try again. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Explodes takes this one.
Bad timing. I gotta take my meds.
Oh. Okay. All
I
right.
wanted to see the meds.
All right. We'll wait for you. In the meantime,
No,
while we do this,
I will wait for you.
wait for you.
I'll be right here waiting for you.
Not really, because we're running out of time.
Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you.
That's full of BS.
Can survive
That's not
this romance. But in the end, if I'm with you,
Wait, that's a wait. Hold up. Is that Lion King?
No, it's Richard Marx.
Oh, I thought for a second it sounded like the Lion King song. One of the
Can you feel
yeah, I thought it sounded similar to that. Yeah.
I mean, the vocalizations do sound a bit similar, but
Yeah.
Elton John has a lower registry, and this guy is a little bit higher than him, I think. So I can differentiate. You know, much like a certain Texan in Japan, America, chasing after cryptids and spiritualists and all whatnot.
I think that might be the last time we ever see her. I don't think we see her anymore after this.
Oh, but I miss her and her stupid hair. It's like Goku. I just miss him and his stupid hair.
Speaking of which, yeah, that's one game that we have to get back to fairly soon. It's Kakarot. Kakarot!
I want to be a carrot. Mock my pride.
All right.
Maybe while you were taking your pills, you were thinking about, okay, I gotta get a voice for this guy.
No, I thought of it as soon as I got down.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Cool. Good. All right.
Can't wait to hear it.
It better be C tier. C tier. Let's go.
It must be Phoenix Wright.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm disappointed, but I got what I expected.
No, I like it. Look, dude is clearly of a native Westerner descent.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken.
Good thing his first initial is in P.
I thought you were gonna be like, I'm danger.
Mr. Dingling. His name's not Peter Dinklage, are you sure?
But here at the circus, everyone just calls me
Oh, sorry, that was too funny for me. Acro, okay.
Well, I mean, good thing you're not a necro.
Mr. Acro.
How do you know my name?
The detective told me. She also said a few choice words about you. He said you'd definitely show up here.
Oh no, that's probably from Gumshoe.
Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair.
Ayo. Wait, he's crippled?
Yeah, you didn't notice the wheelchair he's sitting on?
Oh, I really didn't. I just noticed there's something there. I thought that was just like the background noise.
Acro, why did you join the circus?
When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business.
That's why you're dressed like a Native American?
Then one night, they decided to run away from it all without me. They made a casino.
Oh, I can't. That you brilliant man.
That's clippable right there. Why is it always clippable when it explodes?
The only
Look,
person
I'm
who
just here for
was
the laws.
willing
I'm not here to be remembered. I'm just here to make sure the environment's good.
Okay.
The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster.
Uh-oh.
The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver.
So he sucked.
It's what? It seemed like the
Lifesavers.
ringmaster was a truly a saint. Yeah, those candies are terrible. They're okay as
I tried the gummy
but,
ones
like,
personally.
he was. That's why I decided to do something very important.
You know, for a second, I thought you were gonna do like the generic Indian from like the like the Western shows, where we'd be like, "White man,
I
his
don't think I
friend."
can pull that off, nor do I want to.
You already decided to do the casino joke. So I was like,
There's a difference between that and an accent.
okay, all right, go for it.
Before we were
decided
taken over by
that
a
I
bunch of
would've-
goddamn crackers.
I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life.
It's such a shame.
I liked how the birds came closer to, console him.
No, they're just eating him slowly.
Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter.
I wonder if he spoiled Regina.
Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing?
Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina?
Oh no, are we gonna get a sidelock?
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
That's kind of rude.
The nurse's legs were badly damaged.
And you can't walk now.
Well, duh. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building up by myself.
Unless you
No,
could
live on the
fly.
bottom floor. Wait,
Unless you
how
could
did get to the
fly.
top floor anyways? Is
Unless
there
you-
an elevator?
Unless you can fly.
But how does he get up there then?
The
How does he
monkey?
get down?
The
How does
monkey.
he-
The
how does-
monkey.
That's
The
awful.
monkey's not that big.
The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right?
I didn't mean to call it. Wow.
Cyclops! Doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature.
What's on your mind, Mr. Wright?
Well, exactly when were you injured?
It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice.
6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus then? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in the room.
I was at the hospital all day yesterday.
Oh man, are we gonna see what's his name again? Ah, you went there for rehabilitation. What about the murder?
Not the crazy guy again.
Of course, I knew about it. Crazy guy?
The doctor.
Dr. Hadi.
He wasn't in the game until the 3rd one.
No, he was here. Dr. Hadi. We talked to him for the plastic surgery issue
Meanie.
with Any Mini.
Oh. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. I don't think he's in this one. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw.
What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. Okay, what you witnessed? What did you see, Acro?
That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. The scene of the crime was below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see?
I popped the cap in that fat man. It was like from the window.
He was flying straight up into the air.
He?
Maximilian Galactica. What?
That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying?
I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. As sure as these birds are trying to eat me. Nick.
Okay, well, are you the murderer?
What's this?
That's what we want to know.
If it was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder. In the cafeteria?
What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious.
If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source.
Her? Oh, her.
Her. Regina, ask her about it.
What about the bust?
Maximilian Galactica, right?
It's quite busty.
You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him.
Acro won't even look at it.
Who wouldn't want to look at it? They get distracted.
It looks like something is really weighing on him.
Okay, so you're useless to
They're
us?
super heavy.
Wait, hold on. Is Mo in? Nope, he's still eating his burger.
That must be a good burger. Must be a Burger King burger.
He's got... Oh, they had dialogue?
Well, why wouldn't they?
I'm gonna just ignore it for now.
We just skip out on their dialogue all the time. Oh no, we're back to the blonde.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Now, Star Wars.
Ooh, voice acting. Yeah, Nick.
Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O-Phoenix.
Stay here.
Wait, I don't know why.
Not a dog.
Take evidence! Start chucking at it. Oh, man. Okay.
Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry. Guess I made a mistake.
A mistake?
Yeah, a little one. It's probably not the voice I originally did for her, but I couldn't care more. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey?
Oh, okay.
It's a pity about what happened to Ringmaster. Dad?
Oh, great. It explodes again.
Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man.
You could say he was quite the Eggman. Ah!
No.
No.
He was. I love my
Good.
dad so much.
I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem at all broken up about her father.
That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that
Oh no.
when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens.
Sweet Lord.
A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky.
Hey,
You
hey.
disappointment.
Gumshoe.
That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone.
When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. And it's kind of sweet, but also kind of stupid from your end. But I bet there's no way that Maya believes that.
What do you mean there's no way I believe that?
Did you just read my mind?
She possessed your body for a second, Nick.
Do you think that one day I'll be a star too?
Under that logic.
Nick, shut up. He needs this. You really think so?
No! Just need that sound effect that just goes, wrong! Yeah.
Wrong.
You will, I think, I guess. Whatever.
I get the feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky.
I wonder if everything's all right with Regina. A bunch of screw looses there.
Just to go back and clear something up. Why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got everything that means. He's got something that means a lot to me.
Everything's a lot different than something.
Something that means a lot to you. It
I'm
must
back.
be something shiny, right? Hey, George.
Hey.
Actually, it's a stage costume.
A stage costume.
It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should. When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney.
Yeah.
If you saw that monkey, you'd give my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
I'm not risking life and limb to get rabies from a monkey.
You don't have a choice.
But of course. But of course.
Monkey bites are awful.
will
I do
get
not
it for you.
recommend them. 0 out of 10.
I'll
Do
get
not
it for you.
recommend. Yes, I've been bitten by a monkey.
Leave it all up to us.
Guess there's no turning down that request. The dialogues didn't let me.
You're really gonna do it?
Okay, let's are you the murderer? Regina, have you ever seen this before?
I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time.
Yeah, I always take Acro. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room, like a body. And then I go to the cafeteria. I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realize the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep. But since I'm not the murderer, I just figured it belonged to someone else's pocket.
And then what?
Man,
I
good thing
wonder if
Phoenix
the
Pocket isn't getting involved in all this, knowing what people could find in that.
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so you didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. I stuck it up there. How'd you know?
So it was Regina who put it up there?
This
When did this
girl is an idiot.
when did this happen?
It's not her fault. It was her dad's fault. In the morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
Think?
I wonder who wrote this.
Well, considering that she just said that she was cleaning Acra's room, he probably put it in her pocket, hoping that all this would happen. All right, note updated in the court record. Found in Regina's pocket on the morning of the crime.
Damn, everyone's pockets just getting everyone in trouble, except Nick's. Nick's pockets are clean.
Oh, they're not clean.
That's right, Maya's been reaching in.
There's no denying it. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max.
She's already flown off into her own little world.
Nick, I want to try flying too.
Okay.
Not you too, Maya.
I'll think about it. The award ceremony. Yeah, there it is. Oh, so that's it? This is the same one? Okay. So just showing her both of these means nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
I guess we've got a...
Hmm.
Something smells fantastic.
Oh, great. It's Borgors.
So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers.
Burger. What? Hold on a second.
I'm not ready.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Beast Reduced Cirque, aka the cafeteria.
It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great.
She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster.
Instead of a cookie monster. My
Here's
burgers.
for burger.
My
Good enough
burgers.
for me.
my burgers are the best.
Sorry.
Burgers. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. Are we describing food?
Ow.
Mo, I don't need to know what your search history looks like. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven. Okay, Ronald McDonald.
I bet. I can tell by the smell. Give me one.
Well, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special powers.
It's called being hungry, you white person.
All right, well, we're here for this. Did you commit the murder?
Let's see here. To the murderer. Well, that's far from polite. Where did you find the rest of this note anyway?
Maybe it'd be best if I didn't tell Mo where we found it. Don't worry about it, Mo.
If I didn't need to worry about it, you shouldn't have shown it to me.
Fair point.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you know anything about the seasonings? I doesn't know anything about that.
I was hoping
Maybe
that
it's
it
a
would
red herring.
actually...
Well, considering Regina said that her thing was stolen by money, I'm pretty sure we could just go back to where Acra's at and rummage through it.
But does he have any new dialogue?
We'll see. Well, actually, hold up. You're right. I don't think I checked thoroughly on this guy. Oh, Very Big Circus. Yeah. Okay.
Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do?
That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you?
Like how he was adopted when he was younger?
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He wasn't that upset?
Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown instead of all the way baked dude. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster shoes. Oh, please, stop the jokes, yes.
What? Really?
Death to comedy, thank you. Max would still be an issue, though.
Max?
He might be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. I mean, have you seen his bust? He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. That hillbilly bitch.
No.
All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know.
Tragedy? You know. What is he talking about? Get over? What tragedy, Mo?
Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing at all.
He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
No, it must have been something else. Because this whole thing was addressed to the murderer. Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. There was another death at this place. Dang. Correct-a-mundo.
Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
No, not at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said, if everyone could get over the tragedy, seemed a bit strange. Sound like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I?
Oh no.
2 for 1. At least this one only has 2 of them.
Why does it have to center around the clown, though? We can't even get a straight answer out of him.
So now we're getting
I'm sure
closer to
it'll
the
be
truth.
better than his cross-examination, at least.
It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. All men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. I didn't need to know this.
6 months ago, huh?
I don't think anyone needed to hear why your pants are big.
Okay, so we pretty much have a pretty good amount of evidence. Again, let's go back to, we're gonna have to move around and go see what exactly is going on with her missing stuff here. Get out of here, Mr. Useless.
Ow.
Are we sure we ran through all of his dialogue options? I'm just making sure. I've been counting.
Yeah, that monkey's gotten quite a lot of stuff.
Ew, a huge pile of trash.
My
You
man
know
is
about
trash.
that, wouldn't
It's another monkey's treasure.
I guess you're right. Look, they're all shiny things.
He's even got a motorcycle exhaust.
How did he?
What did he? What did he call this thing? Tuba, right?
You don't know
Of
your
course
basic
it's super
instruments?
silly. You didn't know that? Of course, I'm wondering how a monkey carried all that.
More worried
Hey.
about how Maya knows what a tuba is.
It's a picture of Regina.
Well, she is a shining beauty.
Why do these people carry pictures of themselves? Is it just for photograph purposes? Please say it's for photograph purposes.
No objections here. So,
Photograph purposes.
Oh, Did this stuff just appear right now? Look at that.
It looks like a monkey splattered dew all over himself.
Okay, well, let's talk to you.
Do we have
Ah.
anything?
Oh, I got like a sound skip here. Yeah, there's something that happened. I gotta see what's up with my computer, if it's consuming too many resources at one point in time. But you know what? We'll end a part here, and then we'll resume back next part. We're probably getting close to the case, the courtroom area, so we'll continue that in the next part. Until then, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.